Yo, what is going on YouTube? RDM back at you with another banger of a video. We have one that you guys cannot miss out on. Another one of one unit. It doesn't get better than this. This is going to be the second time we're showcasing a one of one unit. The first time being the Shiny Wumbo, Mr. Super Awesomeness. We also have a future one of one unit that we will be doing very soon. So make sure that you guys are subscribed and you guys do get notified when that does go live. But today we're going to be showcasing the Shiny Wumbo Appetizer. One of one unit. It just got spawned yesterday. I think this 4x server boost really does boost everybody. Enough wasting your guys' time though. Let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. We're here with Lewis12. He's got a YouTube channel bigger than mine, but he does have the one exist Shiny Wumbo Appetizer. It's finally been spawned. If you guys want to go check out his channel, he is a Spanish speaker, but his link will be down in the description below. Big shout out to Lewis for letting me borrow this. I am going to give him Collat and I'm going to give him Cyclops. This is the payment for him letting me borrow the unit. And then I will be giving him Collat on top, so I'll be back when I'm done adding the Collat. This is going to be the Collat that I'm sending Lewis. I'm going to need these back. The two Cyclops, though, he is going to be keeping those. Let's go ahead, accept this trade, and hop straight into the video. This is absolutely nuts. Let's go ahead, add this Appetizer straight to the team. It's doing 217,000 damage per second. That's what the team manager says, but I don't believe it. Let's go ahead. We're gonna test this up against my Baby Pearl. I know the Baby Pearl's a little bit higher level. I'm just curious on how close it is at level 50. Is it better than the Baby Pearl? So we're gonna hop into Hydra 1. That's gonna be the one I always test on, especially when we're using OP units like this one. I'm gonna keep my pets the same for both times. Loading into Hydra 1. Let's see how the Appetizer does. Shiny Wumbo. It's got Sidekick and Sea Bear on it with the Neptune's Crown already. This thing 5-star is gonna be nuts. I already know it. So the Appetizer finished with 1 minute 29. Not too bad. It's about 1:30. We'll just round up. Let's go test the Baby Pearl, see what that gets, and compare it to the Appetizer. Oh, I had a goofball moment. Guys. I completely forgot that I gave Baby Pearl away so that way I could have the unit to showcase today. But we're going to go ahead and test the Redbeard Crabs instead. It's also got Pierce, so it should be about the same. It also has Lifeguard Whistle, so I think we could test Crabs just to see for a good comparison. Loading into Hydra Karen 1 with the Redbeard Crabs. I think this is probably going to be about 1:40, 1:50. Not much better. Not really great, but we'll have to check it. So I'll be back when the time is up. So we're approaching 1:30 into the run, and I'm starting to realize maybe I didn't use the best comparison with the Redbeard Crabs, and that's even with the Lifeguard Whistle, but of course it's not Shiny Wumbo, so maybe it would be much better. Either way, it is a good showcase to show how much better the Appetizer is than a Redbeard Crabs. We're gonna hop straight into Endless after this, and we have to test it compared to see how far this one and the regular one got. So we are going to play the same Endless map, but Redbeard Crabs finishing at 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Not great at all. It's about 45 minutes later. It's about 45 seconds longer, but that's still a good comparison. Let's go hop straight into the Endless. And I'm looking here in my index. It is a slight flex. I don't usually flex a whole lot, but if I finish the Mage Spongebob and the Premium Pass, I'll have 582. And then I only need the Shiny Wumbo Dream Gary to finish out my index and the 3 Maximus indexes, and I will have a complete index. There is not a single index I've never had in my inventory before. That just goes to show how 1, trustworthy, and 2, long I've been playing this game. And I am just an index. I do like to index a lot. That is my one thing to do. Charson, he likes to make full inventories with every single unit. I just like to touch them for a second and then have them out of my inventory. I don't want to hold on to them. But let's go hop straight into the Endless. Sorry for that quick sidetrack. So we did do the initial test of the Appetizer on the Chum Bucket A. So we're gonna repeat that. We're gonna do it again. The best ways we got was 420. So let's see how far the Appetizer can get this time. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty far. So let's go ahead, play some Muscle Bob before we leak. That wouldn't be good. I might leak anyways. I might have to turn this down really fast. Let's place a second muscle bob, and then we'll go ahead, place the appetizer, and let's see how much damage this thing is doing. So we do have our first one placed. I did place it right in the front line. I know it's probably not the best place to put it, but it's starting to miss, so I don't want to have it miss too much. I am going to try and place this one so it's lined up with that back line right there, and so it's lined up with the front one over here. And then I think the best place to put this last one is right here in this center. Let's come back over here. Let's upgrade the appetizer. It starts out at 353,000 damage. Wow, that is a crazy number with a 0.6 cooldown and 70 range, 70 and a half range. Let's upgrade this thing all the way to max. 517,000, over 500,000 damage, and 0.5 for the cooldown, 97 for the range. This thing is absolutely nuts, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade the rest of these. I already removed the muscle bob. I don't want any more cheating. Let's see how far this appetizer can get. I think the placements do matter, but I think these are also the best placements I can get. So we're here on wave 200, and if I'm not mistaken, I never even shown what this animation looked like. So let's go ahead, turn on tower VFX. Let's turn down the speed. Let's see what this thing is looking like. This thing looks hideous. What the heck? I feel like they could have done way more for this animation. It's got no like coolness to it. This is why we run on no tower VFX. We prefer to just keep that off, and let's run 7x. That thing is way too ugly. So we're coming up on wave 400. This is about where the first appetizer got when we did the first showcase. I expected to get further, but not that much further. Maybe around, I'd say 460. Or maybe even 475. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. I looked away, looked back, and it didn't even reach 420. That doesn't make any sense. Did it get more damage? Did they buff or nerf endless? What happened? How do I get less without the shiny wumbo? That's not making any sense to me, but you guys can go back and check the other video, see what went wrong. Because what the heck? I don't know how that even happens. I know I made sure to upgrade all my units. Maybe it's because I had way too many muscle bobs and I had them kept placed on the last run. That's the only way that it makes sense that it didn't get farther than the regular one. That or the shiny wumbo one is just way too big to keep hitting the units. It wouldn't be surprising to me, to be honest. I do have 3 Cyclops vaults. Let's go ahead, open those up just to end out the video. First one's Google Eyes. Second one is an exotic chest. Let's go ahead, open that up too. Why not? And then we have Google Eyes again. Let's open up this exotic chest. Boom. We do have to get Lewis his unit back though. Let's get it back to him. I do need my stuff back. It should be a total of 6 items because he's going to keep the 2 Cyclops from the beginning. But it's the 5-star Mimic Bob, the number 2 Ouchie, the second Shiny Wumbo Mimic Bob, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen that video already, it should have been posted yesterday. We made massive profits. You guys got to tell me whether I made W or L trades. Then we have the Shiny Wumbo Hatchling Slasher, which I didn't make a trade for this. I did end up getting this for free from Mathis, but it did come from Jordan. He did quit the game. RIP to Jordan. I was trying to get him not to leave, but some people do have to retire at some point. But this is going to be the whole trade back. This was all the collateral I gave Lewis, but you guys are going to have to give him way more if you want to trade for this thing. But we're going to do the trade back on camera, so I'm not accused of being a scammer, and he's not accused of being a scammer. Boom. Big shout out to Lewis. I couldn't make this video without him. If you guys can, go show him some love on his channel. Link down in the description. But that's gonna just about do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss out on any future videos. If you guys want to see me make value, massive profits, click on the video to the left. If you want to see me get the Prehistoric Gary and the Shiny Wumbo PD last second before the Prehistoric Gary quest was over, click on the video to the right. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.